This verse contains a difficult precept, which requires divine grace to obey. The reason for this difficulty is that it goes against our natural inclinations to hate those who hate us and seek revenge upon those who injure us. However, Christ teaches us that, as children of God, we should imitate his goodness, which extends even to his enemies. The sun shines alike upon the just and the unjust, and the rain falls upon the good and the bad. Therefore, we must love our enemies and do good to them. Do good to them that hate you. This precept is more difficult than the former, because it requires us not only to abstain from injuring our enemies, but also to do them positive acts of kindness, to do them good, to benefit them, to render them kind offices, to supply their wants, and to help them in their difficulties. This is a most convincing proof of the divine origin of the Christian religion, for no mere human wisdom could ever have conceived so sublime a precept. Pray for them that persecute and calumniate you. This is a higher degree of charity or love and the most difficult of all, for it requires us not only to abstain from injuring our enemies and to do them positive acts of kindness but also to pray for them. However, Christ commands us to do so and has given us an example of it, for he prayed for his enemies even while they were crucifying him. The object of this precept is to overcome evil with good and to conquer hatred with love. By doing good to our enemies, we may win them over and convert them. By praying for them, we may merit a great reward in heaven. In these three precepts, then, Christ teaches us the perfect law of charity, which extends to all men, even to our enemies. This law is not only the fulfillment of the law of Moses and the prophets, but is the essence of the gospel, and the mark of the disciples of Christ. It is the bond of peace, and the foundation of all virtue, and the source of all happiness, both in this world and in the next. True meaning of Bible verses as interpreted by church fathers and biblical scholars uploaded daily. Subscribe.